Does your hometown have a treasure tale? Or maybe a nearby town? We have all heard the accounts of people finding hidden treasure in an old house they purchased. But how does a treasure hunter find out if their local area has a tale of lost treasure? Maybe the original state road went through a farm, that a military wagon train payload was lost. Or maybe a tornado wiped all trace of a settlement off the land. Or maybe a town picked up and moved all of its buildings to be closer to a proposed railroad depot coming through to improve the commerce in their town. Maybe an early settler didn't trust banks, didn't use them. But when he passed away, his family could find no trace of his fortune for someone that was so well-to-do. Or possibly there was a train wreck near your town, and a cash box was lost on that train. Sometimes these sites are protected and historical, and sometimes they're just forgotten. A lot of times these railway lines are now hiking paths. So that's another possibility. There are records of whole towns burning to the ground, with all fortunes lost. Or perhaps a field that had a major battle. So how do you find out about these treasure tales? Tonight, we are going to discuss how to find forgotten treasure tales. There's no guarantee they're true, but some really have a likelihood of being so. So stay tuned for my number one cure for the winter blues. It's a good one. Welcome to Digging with Deej and my treasure hunting live stream. Tonight's topic, does your hometown have a treasure tale? In where I will reveal a possible true Michigan treasure tale. So grab your beverage of choice and sit back and enjoy the show that will begin in approximately 1 minute. Welcome to Digging with Deej. How is everybody? Let me scroll back in the chat and see who was in my house. Starry's Lost and Found. Steve, remember, was the first one in my house. And then Ron F., Prospecting and Outdoor Adventures. What's next? Clark's Cove Detecting. Robert and Melissa were next. Let's see, scrolling down. Then Mark the Berg Hunter. His dog has been super chatting again. Thank you so much, Mark. So Mark was next, and I believe it doesn't say if he's a member or not. I don't know. He may be a member. It's not lighting up green. Then we have Shar, Relic Hunting, South Texas. Welcome back, Shar. Good to see you. She has a new video, several new videos out. So check it out, folks. Then we have Starry's Lost and Found did a super chat. He says, I think I just spotted Mark's dog. You guys are funny. Thank you so much. That will come in handy. Let's see. Then Ed, flash in your pan in my house. Welcome back, Ed. Let's see. Yes, Mark the Berg Hunter is a member. It shows it green now. Let's see. Still scrolling. 22 in my house already. Holy smokes, you guys. I'm hoping to see some Michiganders in here. There's a Michigander. Venture Dulot. Cal in my house. Very cool, Cal. Thank you for coming. Let's see. Still scrolling. Bill Papa Rouse, a member. And also has a live stream tonight at 9 o'clock. Welcome back, Bill. David Carlisle, longtime subscriber and member. Welcome back, David. Bry Tripwire of Straight Up Metal Detecting in my house. Another Michigander. Welcome back, Bry. Susan Toker. Welcome back. Still scrolling. Getting back into the swing of live streaming again after being sick for so long. And then I have Christmas with my boys last weekend, and I think I caught a little sniffle, but I got on it right away with medicine. Treasure Tom in my house. Welcome back. Autism Mary Magnet Fishing, who I believe is in Michigan. Welcome back. Crypt Keeper. Welcome. Welcome to Digging with Deej. Let's see. Dirt Clod Metal Detecting. Welcome to Digging with Deej. Welcome back. Teresa the Treasure Hunter. Welcome back, Teresa. Let's see. Still scrolling. Whoop, my chat just jumped. 23 in my house. Goodness gracious. If I miss you in the chat, please don't be offended. It's not intentional. This is, I think, my third or fourth live stream since I was sick for 3 months. Cynthia Swearingen, member, moderator, longtime subscriber. Welcome back, Cynthia. Let's see. I may be caught up. I'm still scrolling to see if I've missed anybody. I said hi to Ed, flash in your pan. Ed has a live stream tonight at 8 o'clock. Banshee Mining in my house. Hi, Julie. Marty is nuts about digging. Banshee Mining is a member. Marty's nuts about digging. He live streams with Mark the Berg Hunter, I think on Thursday night before Dawn and Shelley. Can you dig it? Let's see. Still scrolling. Ooh, I thought I was caught up. Not quite yet. Now I'm caught up. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to Digging with Deej. I did make sure I went and picked up the mail, so we're going to quick do the mail because I got several things in mail. New Year's Eve, I was on several New Year's Eve live streams. Pigeon Blood Ruby. Yes, we are live. Welcome to Digging with Deej. And I won one of their giveaways on Clark's Cove. And there were several people that sent me things. And this is, oh, you didn't write a note or anything, dude. trying to remember the name of his channel. Adventures with Goat. Jeff sent me, I'm not sure what it is. It's something in a little glass vial. I'm guessing it's a rock or a mineral. Whoa. I'm not sure what this is. It's either aquamarine or jade. I don't know which. Is what I'm guessing. I'm not sure. He did not write on this what it was. So, Dirt Diggers UK in my house. Scott from across the pond. Welcome back, Scott. Yeah, Scott had a live stream the other night. Well, thank you, Adventures with Goat. I'll have to get a hold of you to find out what that is because it doesn't say on it. Let's see, where can I put this? I thought I saw somebody else pop in my house. Iron Antler Adventures, welcome back. Caucasian Sasquatch, welcome back. Tin Man Magnet Fishing. I thought I saw somebody say hi, William. Welcome back, William. I met him at Flash Bash. Marty's nuts about digging. I think I'm caught up. Okay, next envelope. This is from the Digologist, and he was part of the giveaway. Dear Deed, congrats on your win on Clark's Cove live stream. Here are your wins from me. 1936 Buffalo nickel and 1864 2-center. 2-cent piece. I have yet to dig a 2-center myself. It's not coming out. Oh, there they come. Okay. Very nice. A Buffalo nickel with a date. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is in really good shape. Holy smokes. 2-cent piece. Boy, I don't know if it's pretty shiny. It's a 2-cent piece. Very cool. 1864. Thank you so much, John. John is the Digologist. I met him at Pound the Ground. So let's see. We're going to put those up there so we don't get lost. Okay, next one. It's from Andy in Pennsylvania. It says, Happy New Year. Deej, hey Deej, just wanted to wish you and your family an awesome 2023 year. Hope your Christmas was one to remember as well. Thanks for being a great person of the hobby of metal detecting. Such a great mentor as well. Have a killer digging season. Your friend Andy, Lost Boys Recovery. That's a nice card. Look at that. Very nice, Andy. And he sent me 2 stickers. Cool. So now I've got stickers to put in my sticker. I have a binder, like a scrapbook, that I put the stickers in. And then when I go to an event, I have them sign next to their sticker. So thank you so much, Andy. All right. Then got a package from Clark's Cove. Says, Deej, congrats on winning the giveaway on New Year's Eve in our live stream. Your goodies are enclosed. Enjoy that purple bracelet. We know it's your favorite color. Please let us know that it arrived safe and sound. Your friends, Robert and Melissa. I just went today to check my mail at the post office. So thank you so much. And we got a purple Clark's Cove detecting band, wristband. That's cool looking. Greatest American Presidents. George Washington. Whoa, and it's a gold-plated, I think it's 24-karat gold-plated copper ingot. Very cool. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. I don't know if you guys can see this. That's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Ooh. Oh, and they know I love marbles. 2 marbles. Woohoo. To add to my marble collection, which I got here somewhere. I just not sure where I put it. Well, we're going to put them in this inkwell so they don't get lost. Whoa. And we're going to put this up where it won't get lost. Thank you so much. And then they sent me stickers. We got Starry's Lost and Found, PD Sandigger, Mayor Videos, and 2 of the Team Lynch BMD, Beach Metal Detector stickers. So very cool. Thank you so much. All right. We're going to put those down there. And the last package was packed very, very well. And it comes from WK Prospecting, who was part of the Clark's Cove giveaway. And they packed stuff really good with this foam. It's really, really good. I'm trying to think where I'm going to put the foam so it won't get lost. This has got quartz crystals on it, this rock. I'm not sure. That schist, or I'm not sure. It's beautiful, though. Got that rock. And then we got another little jar with some maybe calcite crystals in there. Very cool. Got a sticker. WK Prospecting, Southeast Tennessee. Very cool. Got a little bag here. Oh, we got some pay dirt, folks. I hear this is really tough pay dirt to do. I may have to drive down to see Ed and have him help me with this. Awesome. Got pay dirt. We'll put that up there so that don't get lost. And this is what I was waiting to see. I won a bacon rock. Looks like bacon. And they're said to possibly have gold in them. So that is pretty cool how it has the layers. There's the other side. This side's better, I think, showing the layers, just like a slab of bacon. Isn't that cool? So thank you so much, everybody. What wonderful gifts. I appreciate it very much. Put this so I don't lose things, because I save all the notes and cards, and I have another scrapbook. I put those in. Okay, let's see who I missed in the chat. In my house. Come on. American Woodland Relics in my house. Keep Digging Metal Detecting in my house. 23 in my house. Wow. I'm looking to see if I've missed anybody else. Backing up here. I don't think so. DF Digger, Dennis in my house. Dennis, did you and Richie change nights that you guys put your weekly video up? Wait to see if he answers. So, on my world-class treasure hunters list, keep these people in your thoughts and prayers. Banshee Mining broke her leg, you guys, and torn rotator cuff. Julie is in the chat. She was going to start doing metal detecting videos. BC Treasure Trails must be in my house somewhere. I thought I saw somebody say hi to BC. There he is. They said BC Treasure Trails in my house.
So keep Julia Banshee Mining in your thoughts and prayers for a full recovery. Uncle Al, oldies and goodies, I believe is still in the hospital. I haven't heard any different. Nick Molnar had a hospital visit last week, but he was back home, so keep him in your thoughts and prayers. As far as I know, Michigan Gems is getting better. I think she had COVID. Emmy Lyman, 24, has been sick for several weeks, and he's slowly recovering. And then Paul, AWR, hurt his back. So he's seeing a doctor. He's been in a lot of pain. Okay, so I got that done. Let's see, do I get everybody caught up? 27 in my house. Holy smokes, you guys. Jimmy Cloak in my house. Welcome back, Jimmy. Tracy of Finding Goodies, who he releases his weekly video, I think around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, my time. It's right around there. He went back to the 1800s dump and found some, I'm going to fly down here. Found some cool bottles. You guys got to check out his video. Let's see. I think I'm caught up with that. Okay, let's take that down. All right. So tonight's topic is how to find out if you have a treasure tale in your own town. Okay. And I'm going to show you how you can research that. Joe Strack metal detecting in my house. Welcome back. How are you doing, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you and your family are well. So I'm going to show you some tools that you can use to research looking for treasure in your locality. Okay. Now, treasure to a treasure hunter means several different things. It means whatever that treasure hunter is seeking. Okay. Could be coins, it could be gold, it could be silver. If they're a prospector, it's gold or it's gems. You know, if you're a relic hunter and you live in an area that there were Civil War battles, you consider that treasure. You know, everybody wants to dig a belt plate. You know, I want to dig a belt plate, but I don't live in the right area to find one unless it was a soldier that had one and came home, survived the Civil War. So, all right. What's going on? Cynthia said, good grief, Shar. What did Shar say? I'm looking, see what I missed. We had COVID a couple months back, and I couldn't walk for 2 days. Oh, my God, Shar. But then I just got over the flu, and it was worse. Hoping for good health for everyone. Yes, that stuff is going around everywhere, all over the world. England's got it. I came home with the upper respiratory thing, and it took me 6 or 7 weeks to get over it. Only then a week later come down with shingles. So, yeah, there's some strange stuff going around. Let's see. Scroll back where I was. Brewers Prospecting in my house. Hi, Jeff. Amanda Digger DeGuy in my house. 31 in my house. Holy smokes, you guys. Okay. This is something new for me, and I hope it works. Okay? I hope this works. I'm not good at sharing, but I've been practicing, okay? So, one of my favorite tools for research on something like this is called the Library of Congress. So I got to go into present, share screen. Okay, you guys tell me when I bring this up if you could put in the chat if you can still hear me, because that would really be bad if you couldn't hear me. Okay. Now I need to bring up my phone so I can see the chat because I only have one monitor. Let's see. Digging with Deej.
Showing results for Dig In with Deej.
There's that, and I got to turn down the volume. So can everybody still hear me? You can hear me. Good. That's great. Okay, that's all I needed to know. So I'm going to show you how to navigate the Library of Congress, okay? So the Library of Congress is free. You can access it with your smartphone. You can access it with your laptop, with your computer. So you go to the home page, which is this is the page that you end up on when you go to the Library of Congress, when you search for it on Google. So these are all the things that you can search for at the Library of Congress, okay? So we've got everything, absolutely everything they got. Audio recordings. Let me make sure you're able to see this. Yes, you are. Okay. So you got everything, audio recordings, books and printed materials, films or videos, legislation, manuscripts or mixed material, maps. You know, I use the Library of Congress for maps. Notated music, newspapers, periodicals, personal narratives, photos, prints, and drawings, software, e-sources, web archives, web pages, and 3D objects. So when I'm searching for lost fortunes, lost treasure, I want to go to newspapers. Okay. So how you have to search on the Library of Congress is, if you have a phrase you want to search for, do not put it in parentheses. Do not put quotes around it. You go in. So we're going to search for buried fortune. And let me go back. Buried fortune. So you have buried, no space, plus sign, fortune. Okay. See how that looks? Buried plus sign, fortune. And we're going to hit the search button. And it takes a little bit to come up. I don't have a really fast computer, and it doesn't help that they have moving pictures on their homepage. Come on, Library of Congress. Here it comes. Okay. So it says that there are 64,917 newspapers that have that search term in it. So when I said this is a good thing to do in the winter months or the hot summer months that you can't detect, this is what I mean. You have lots of results to search through, okay? So you can go in. We want all of these words. You can put in start date, end date, states, all that. We're just going to go in and look. Now, a lot of the Washington papers are really good at having stuff for Michigan. Why, I don't know. I think it was this one. Okay, so you click on it. It brings up the newspaper. Now, when I search this on my phone, it highlights in red the search term that you were searching for. So you do the plus bar,
to enlarge it. Seek buried fortune of wealthy suicide. Okay, this is the lost treasure that I'm revealing that happened in Michigan. Okay, I already told somebody who lives near there, and he said he'd never heard of it before. So this is the way to find the lesser known treasures that have been lost. Okay, so by the Sun News Service, Grand Rapids, Michigan, May 22nd. This is 1916. While the coroner of Kent County is performing an autopsy on the body of Fred Soar, a rich widower, his relatives are vigorously digging on his farm near Sparta in search of the fortune he is supposed to have buried there when he took his own life. To avoid appearing in probate court Monday on a petition by his relatives to have a guardian appointed. If that isn't a run-on sentence, I don't know what is. This is 1916. They do a better job with English nowadays. Oh, Audra's in my house. Jersey History Hunter in my house. Dan Smoking Treasure in my house. Welcome. Okay. When William Stockdale called at the Soar home Sunday, he found the famous Sparta spender dead on the kitchen floor. The sheriff's offices found 2 notes which were dated May 11th, the day of the petition for a guardian was filed in probate court. Soar evidently took his life some days ago. One note declared that the courts would never appoint a guardian for him, and the other berated his relatives for wanting his money and declared that he had buried it so cunningly that they would never find it. He took his life with poison. Okay, so we're going to stop sharing for a moment. Let me go back into this. Javier Garcia in my house. Welcome back, Javier. 32 in my house still. So we got some Michiganders in the chat. What do you guys think of that for buried treasure? No, I don't have any snow on the ground here, Shar. Shar's asking if any of us have snow on the ground. Let's see if I've missed anybody else in my house. Bear with me. I caught a little tickle when I had Christmas with my kids. Let's see. Still scrolling, trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. Hide that current comment. Javier Garcia in my house. Cal's not saying much. Okay, so this is a way that you can find lost treasure. And then we have another website, which is part of the Library of Congress. Okay, so let me share this other site with you. Let's see. There's another site that you can actually, it's easier to search on this other site. But you have 2 sites that you can search for lost treasure on. Okay, Chrome tab. And it's part of the Library of Congress. It's kind of a separate entity, but it's included. And it's called Chronicling America, Historic American Newspapers. Okay? So here,
I don't know. I'm not sure if I have to put a plus mark between the search terms or not, but we're going to put it in there and see what happens. So this one, I choose the state here. Let me make sure you guys can all see this. Yes, you can all see this. Okay, and let me go back to this one. So you choose your state here. You choose the years that you want to search. Okay. Buried fortune, buried plus sign fortune. Let's see what we get. And it may take, oh, it went, that went a lot faster. See, this is probably a smaller website than the Library of Congress is, so it was quicker. 32 results containing buried fortune. Okay, in Michigan. So let's click on this first one here. And this is the Detroit Times, and this is 1914, and it's highlighted. Okay, blacksmith wants buried fortune, Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. So this is something that happened in another state, but it's in a Michigan newspaper. The hoard of gold found on the Nangle Farm near Patch Grove about September 1st has found a claimant in Tom Riley, a blacksmith now supposed to be living in St. Paul. Just how much money Nangle and his hired man found in tin cans that were hidden in the stone foundation of the old barn has never been told by the finders, but they have admitted that the coins were dated along about 1820. So I wonder where else on that farm in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, that there might be buried treasure, okay? This is what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let's look at another one. Okay, so we go back up to the top. Don't hit your back button. Your back button does bad things, okay? Go to this here, back to search results. Click on that. So we're going to go to the next one and see what that is. Detroit Times, March 13th, 1909. There we go. No. Springfield, Illinois. That's just about a will. Doesn't say buried fortune. We're looking for, there's one that says buried fortune. Okay, here's some for you over across the pond, Scott. Hidden Treasure of King Sought. London, March 12th. This is 1909. A remarkable story of hidden treasure which once belonged to Lobengula, the famous king of the Matabele, and is to be reckoned in millions, is published by the Transvaal Leader. 5 men only knew the place where the treasure was deposited, and of them but one remains in the land of the living today, this being John Jacobs, a native minister, who was at one time private secretary to Lobengula, probably butchering that name, and who has lately returned to Johannesburg after an expedition in quest of the buried fortune. So, buried fortune, lost treasure was a big newsmaker way back when. Okay, let's check another one. Back to search results. Let me check and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Mike, Emmy Lyman 24 in my house. Hi, Mike. John, Digologist, I opened your mail. Thank you for the coins. That 2 center is gorgeous. David Alfonsetti Art. David, you changed your name, dude. Oh, Danny boy, just a digging. 36 in my house. Holy smokes, you guys. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay, so for those of you that have come in late, excuse me. What time is it? We're doing good. Okay. This is an offshoot of the Library of Congress. You can search for this stuff on the Library of Congress, or you can go to the Chronicling America, Historic American Newspapers. It's chroniclingamerica.loc.gov. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm fighting a cold. Then I can't take more medicine until 6 o'clock. And it's after 6. So let's check another one that looks like it has both phrases. Clio Messenger. That's about 40 minutes from me. Let me see. Come on, click on it. Let's see. Am I still sharing? Make sure I'm still sharing. Yep, I'm still sharing. Okay. Let's see. Zoom in on it. Huge treasure buried on island in northern France. Huh. Stories of sunken treasure are legion. Some have a foundation of fact, others are pure legend, and have sometimes resulted in thousands of pounds being spent in an attempt to recover the mythical millions. There does not seem to be much doubt, however, that beneath the waves of La Hogue, the roadstead on the east side of the island of Cotentin in the north of France, a huge fortune lies buried. It was there in 1692 that the great naval battle of La Hogue was fought between the French and Dutch fleets, when 16 French men of war were entirely destroyed, 13 of the latter being sunk. So there you go. There's another treasure, and they're claiming this one is true. That the exact spot where some of these vessels were sunk has been hit upon is evident from the fact that in 1912, while an engineer of Cherbourg was engaged in dredging, he brought up 2 bars of silver stamped with the date 1692. Most of the vessels, it is presumed, are buried in the sand, for they have never been a source of danger to navigation. An exception to this, however, is one Terrible, whose wreck sailors avoid with care. Another, okay, it's a ship called the Terrible, must be. Another, the Magnifique, also constitutes a danger to trawlers. That's people fishing with nets. They're dragging nets behind them, are trawlers. While about 18 years ago, an unusually low tide disclosed the hulk of one of the sunken vessels, cannonballs and pieces of artillery being taken out. So you find some interesting history on this stuff. Let's see. Let's try to find another one. We got a few more minutes. So we've see, and when you go back to the, you hit that button back to search results. Don't use your back button. It'll mess everything up, okay? The ones you've looked at will be highlighted in red now, as you can see here, okay? So I've got a phrase, so I'm looking. There's one that's got both words in the title. So let's check that one out. Detroit Times, November 7th, 1913. Finds a fortune buried on farm. Now, just because they found a fortune, it doesn't mean they found all of it. I don't believe there was metal detecting in 1913. Executor of the state unearths $2,137 in gold hidden many years ago. This is in Noblesville, Indiana. John Good, who fled his bond for $30,000 as administrator of the estate of Wesley Riva, said he found $2,137 in gold and silver buried on the Rivas farm, 10 miles northwest of this city. So 10 miles northwest of Noblesville. Okay. Rivas and Mrs. Mattie Baldwin, children of Mr. Rivas, had told him to dig near the foundation of a corn crib. Their father had told them a year ago about having the money buried, but changed its location 3 times. Mr. Good deposited the money in a Noblesville bank. So if there's buried treasure on one part of the property, who knows if there's more? Okay, let me check my chat. Let's see. So what do you guys think so far? Am I giving good directions on how to navigate these sites? Practical Ken in my house. Woohoo, and a member. Practical Ken, welcome. Welcome back. I wondered if you would be here for this one. Let's see. Seeing if I missed anybody else. I don't think so. I don't see anybody recently. So, let's see what else we can find. Let me go back. So, when you're using these sites, do not use your back button on your computer, okay? You need to go down here to back to search results right there. Okay, so we have, I wonder why it, okay, that's why. Because I skipped. I'm trying to, this one right here seems to have a bunch highlighted. So let's see what that's about. Sometimes it could just be a fluke and it doesn't have anything to do with what you're looking for, but this is what research is about. Okay. Playtime stories. This is just a story. So that would not, see, that's an example of something that ends up not being what you're actually looking for. That's just stories for kids. And it's stories of lost treasure, buried fortunes. Now, hopefully this year I will be able to get up to my chiropractor's grandfather's farm that he purchased a couple years back, and they've been fixing it up because that town, there was a great fire that burned millions of acres in Michigan. I think in 1909, I'm not sure. And part of the village of the town used to be on that property that his farm is now on. So, and his wife got him a T2 for Christmas a couple years back, and he wants me to come out and help him detect it. So I'm excited about that. Okay, let's see. What else do we got here? There's 2 on that one. That one's north of me, in between me and Bay City. Okay. No. Nope, it's just an obituary. So go back to search results. Let's see if we can find another one. Grand Haven News. That's on the other side of the state by Practical Ken. No, I've read that one before. It's about the women's courage. Women have courage in more serious situations but they get excited when it's not any big deal, according to that article. I remember reading that. Oh. Okay, scroll down some more. We got any more? That one has a lot of red there, a lot highlighted together. So let's scroll down and zoom in. Was once with $75,000. William Chapman, buried in Potter's Field, squandered a fortune. W.N. Snow of Greenfield, Massachusetts, has arrived in Detroit to take charge of the body of his brother-in-law, William Chapman, who was buried in the Potter's Field after his body had been held in the county morgue. Snow says Chapman at one time was worth $75,000, but through profligate living, spent the entire fortune. Nope, that was a fortune that got spent. That's not what we're looking for. All right, see if we can find another good one. There's a lot highlighted on that one. The Diamond Drill, the Owasso Times, Calumet News. Calumet is in the UP, I believe. Let's check that one. It might have something to do with mining. Whoa! Hidden hoards. Fortunes buried or tucked away in wasteful neglect. None can estimate the wealth hidden in the days of the war between the states. Down mountain slopes, across great plantations, and along the streets of cities of the South are trails of lost fortunes. On the Mississippi River, the shanty Bonters tell tales of kettles of gold coin and money that were buried in the breaks or revealed in the caving bank of the Mississippi by a cascade of coin rushing down the crumbling slope into the flood. Now and then some sharp darky appears. Oh, that's not a good word. I'll have to see what the date of this article is. Some sharp Negro appears with a handful of old gold. A mathematician might estimate the quantity of gold nugget hidden by the placer miners, the loggers, tinkers, tramps, soldiers, all the kinds of fortunes that are tucked away in useless and wasteful neglect in all parts of the country. In stockings, mattresses, old clothes, garrets, cellars, hollow trees, hovels, mansions, caches of desperados, and hidings of foreigners. It's just suggesting that there is a lot of buried treasure out there. Okay, scroll back. Go back to search results. Let me check my chat because I can't see it in just Dark Knight Detectorist. Jason in my house. Woohoo! From across the pond. JP Lawns and more in my house. Hi, JP. Thank you for coming. 31 still in my house. So that is the way that you can search for these lost treasures. Let me go back to my full screen. 2 websites. they're connected, but it's just easier to get to the second one just going directly there instead of going through the Library of Congress, because the Library of Congress gets a lot more traffic, so it's slower. Sometimes you'll type in a search and you'll have to do it 2 or 3 times on the Library of Congress to get it to go through. So I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you can find some forgotten treasure tales in your neck of the woods. So let's see, we've got, okay, I've got this week's humongous sticker pack giveaway. It's all ready to go. I just got to write in a name and an address, and I can mail it. So we got, boom, Mayor Videos. Boom, Looter 8. Boom, Ficus and Toast. Boom, Starry's Lost and Found. Boom, Ambient Girl Digs, who we all miss. Nance, if you're lurking, say hi. We love you. Boom, Audra, Jersey History Hunter. Boom, one of my sponsors, Michigan Metal Detectives, for all your detecting needs. Okay. Got, boom, Spencer of Future Bleeps, who I met in England. We got, boom, Tripwire, straight up metal detecting. Boom, Can You Dig It, Dawn and Shelley. Boom, Nicole, Michigan Diggin', who I met on the other, I met her at a metal detecting weekend camp out event last year. Boom, Up North Diggers, another Michigan digger. Boom, Practical Ken. Boom, my brother from another mother, Ed, Flash in Your Pan. And then mine. If you're not digging trash, you're not finding treasure. So I don't know how many stickers are there. I tried to pick some different ones this week so that I'm not giving the same ones away all the time. Spread the wealth, spread the sharing. Thank you, everybody, for sending me stickers to give away. All right. Practical Ken, what did you do? Now I got to find it. I'm scrolling back so I can put it up on the thing. 628. Well, shoot, where is it? 621. 25. Dan Smoking Treasures, I have some cool Tennessee history thing I picked up at a historical road stop to send you. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it, Dan Smoking Treasure. Yeah, Dark Knight Detectorist just hit 1K, folks. Please take notice of your friends' channels, the ones that are getting close to 1K, and try to promote them on your community page to try to help them get to their 1K. There it is, right there. Thank you so much, Ken. That's very generous of you. Very generous of you. So, put this down. So, keep putting something in chat. Mark Thomas is in my house. Mark Thomas, sorry I missed you, dude. Member and a moderator. Thank you very much, Mark. So, let me share, and we will draw for this. Going to present, share screen. Chrome tab. There it is, right there. The giveaway tool. Okay. So put something in chat, folks. We're not going to do a word or anything. It'll automatically pick you guys up. So let's see how many we got. How many commenters? 19. And there's, let me see how many are in the house. Put something in the chat. 29 in the house. So there's 10 lurkers there. Don't be shy. You're amongst friends. You know, put something in the chat if you're lurking. I will mail these stickers anywhere in the world. Okay? All right. Let's go back to that page. All right. Oop. 23 now. Very good. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Oh, Dave Acousticize is in here too. Welcome. I just saw your name flash by. Cynthia Swearingen. Woo! Cynthia, you just won a mint full of stickers, girl. Is your address still the same as it was, Cynthia? Let me stop sharing. Cynthia is a member and a moderator and a good friend. And hopefully someday I'll get to meet her. Okay, let's scroll down. We got new comments. Cynthia. Trying to find Cynthia's. Oh, Ken's getting a new machine next week. Congratulations, Ken. Okay, I'm looking for Cynthia's. Cynthia's like, oh, wow. There's Cynthia. Oh, wow. Cynthia, same address? Yes, same address. Congratulations. So let me go over the schedule for tonight and the rest of this week that I know of. Before I left for England, my Chance buddy, my new adopted dog, thought I just saw somebody fly by here. Hold on a minute. Yep, Dave Hart Acousticize. Welcome back, Dave. What was I saying? My dog ate my spiral binder and stretched out the spiral part of it all over the place. I almost stabbed my foot on it because I left my bedroom door open when I ran to the store, and Jackson left to go get something, and there was nobody chaperoning the doggy. So he likes to chew up weird things. So next in line, so at 3 p.m. this afternoon, approximately, I don't know. Tracy, what time do you release your video? I noticed it around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time today because I watched Finding Goodies bottle digging videos before I go live. So he went back to the 1800s dump, and you got to see what he pulled out. He pulled out some buttes. Okay, so next in line, 7 p.m. is Audra Jersey History Hunter with her co-host Bobby Buddha. It doesn't say on the thumbnail, but there might be a birthday party tonight. But don't quote me on it. I don't know for sure, but I have a sneaking suspicion there's going to be a birthday party tonight. Okay. Then next in line at 8 o'clock is Ed Flash in Your Pan. And his guest tonight is Sergeant Whitey of Sergeant's Discoveries. Then at 9 o'clock is Bill, who's also in the chat. Papa Rouse, What's in the Dirt? Bill. And sometimes his co-hosts are Greg and Rob. It just depends. Sometimes Charlie's co-host. It's kind of musical co-host there. And that. Hi, Joe, Michigan Gems. Then Wednesday is Underground Buddha. Bobby Buddha does his live stream on Wednesdays, I think at 7 o'clock 7 or 8. Pretty sure it's 7. Thursday, 7 p.m. Mark DeBerg Hunter and Marty is Nuts About Digging do a live stream, and the topic this week is called If Money Was of No Concern. So be sure to check that out Thursday at 7 p.m. 8 p.m. Dawn and Shelley, Can You Dig It? Usually have their live stream. I did not see anything scheduled yet, but that's not unusual. Then I believe 9 p.m. is Shane of Ohio River History. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. He just lost a family member. And about the same time I lost. It sounds like it's the same time or a little bit after, just before Christmas of all times. It's like I lost my mother just before Christmas. It's hard losing family, especially at Christmas time. So please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Give him some encouragement. So I believe his Thirsty Thursday is 9 p.m. Friday. This Friday is my annual YouTube video premiere, Ladies of Metal Detecting on YouTube. This one just about killed me, you guys. I think I bit off more than I could chew on this one. Thank you for everybody who helped by nominating channels. That helped me find more, but you'll never guess how many women detectorists. Now, they could have their own channel. They could be part of a husband-wife team, or they could just be a part of a team of friends with one channel on YouTube. Guess how many women detectorists we now have on YouTube? It is mind-boggling, the number, I'm going to tell you. So, if my moderators, I hope you guys are available Friday, because I have a feeling we're going to have a humdinger of a party on my live stream. But we have 174 that I know of, women detectorists on YouTube in one way, shape, or form. 174. So this will be to represent women detectorists. And I don't want the guys to feel slighted by this. Okay, there's nothing against you guys. What you got to understand is there was a day and age where women were treated much differently than they are now. Okay, there was a day and age I begged for a metal detector from like 12 to 14 years old and never got one. And my dad said, metal detectors are for boys, not girls. And I'm not the only one this happened to. So for me to see more women getting interested in the hobby, I mean, to see a change like what it was 60 years ago to what it is now is like night and day. So, and these women are all mentors for the metal detecting girl that she's got this idea in her head. She wants a metal detector. She wants to try it. And if dad says, oh, that's a boy's hobby, and she'll say, no, it's not. Look on YouTube. So we are all mentors. So Shar says, my dad sold metal detectors and he never showed my sister nor I how. Too bad. Oh, that's so sad, Shar. But, you know, that was commonplace back then. That was something that was a normal attitude back then. Women didn't do things, outdoorsy things like that, you know? So we have 174 women being represented this Friday, okay, at 6 p.m. So 7 p.m., M.A. Lyman 24 has his video premiere. 8 p.m., Paul, if Paul is well enough, Paul, American Woodland Relics, and Jonathan will have their live stream at 8 p.m. I don't know who is after them on Friday, and I might have some of these people mixed up thinking that they're Saturday and not Friday. I think on Saturday is Dennis, DF Digger, and Richie between 7 and 7:30. Clark's Cove Saturday at 8 p.m. is their live stream. Adventures in Michigan with Lisa in the house. Welcome back, girl. Tom Riley in my house. 34 people in my house. Wow, you guys. Michigan Gems in my house. Gems has been putting up videos of her and Jack's vacation. I didn't get a chance to watch the second one today. Let's see. I think I'm okay right now. Jeff's Obsessions in my house. I gave away one of Nicole's stickers tonight. Then 9 p.m., I think on Saturday, 9 p.m. is JP Lawns and More. JP, is that right? So then on Sunday, okay, last Sunday I slept in because I had Christmas with my boys and their better halves all day Saturday into the evening. And I slept in, so I missed Starry's Lost and Found live stream. But Steve, Starry's Lost and Found, and he streams up simultaneously on both of his YouTube channels. One's called Starry's Lost and Found, the other one is called Starry Lock, and he starts at 9 o'clock, the same time as Rob FL Thunder. So, and I follow them both. So to be fair, what I do is I go and I watch Steve's live stream from 9 until 10. And then I do a Starry's raid over to Rob FL Thunder and watch Rob from 10 until just before 11:30. And then after Rob, as long as I'm not going out detecting or aren't meeting my kids for brunch on Sunday, then after Rob FL Thunders, I go to Mayor Videos for Marlon and Aurora and Tripwire's live stream on Sundays. Then Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, I believe, is The Asylum with Mark Miller from the prospecting community, is his live stream. So if there's anybody I've missed, go in after the live stream and put your schedule in the comments for me, because like I said, my adopted dog Chance ate my ring binder with everybody's schedule. And some schedules may have changed and I don't realize it. It's like I'm not sure when Audra releases her video now. I don't know. I saw Mandy Brown in my house, a member. Oh, that's Mark Thomas. There's Mandy Brown. It must have jumped right when I did that. They're both members. So everybody, let's go over and do a Deej raid over to Audra's, and I'll meet you over there. And thank you, everybody, for coming. I hope you found this helpful. I started this channel not to make gobs of money, to help give others confidence in our hobby, to give other people like myself the tools to succeed. So I hope that this live stream was helpful to you, and get out there and find those lost treasure tales. They're out there just waiting to be found. They may have made it to the paper, but if they weren't a big town with big news, they are probably forgotten treasure tales. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for the super chats and the support. I appreciate you all very much. I'll see you over at Audra's, and I'll see you this Friday for the big party of the year. Bye, y'all.